guys, my name is Steve. Welcome to my channel Disruptive Wealth Creation. Today we're going to be talking about tech disruption this year in 2021 and looking at the future. Before I start, if you do enjoy this channel, please give us a like, and if you want to see more content, please don't forget to press the subscription button so you don't miss any more videos. So today we're going to be looking at 5 different things that are going to be changing the world. There are more to look at, but we're just going to be concentrating on these 5 particular disruptions. The first one is space tourism. The second one is car travel. The third one is transport travel. The fourth one is humanoid robots. And the fifth one is medicine, and in particular gene editing. So let's start with space tourism. Well, we know space tourism is not new. The first tourist that went up into space was Dennis Tito. That was in 2001 when he paid $20 million and he visited the International Space Station and he spent 8 days in orbit. Then between 2001 and 2009 there were another 6 space tourists that went up, and basically Russia was instrumental in taking them up in their Soyuz craft. However, this was halted in 2010 when Russia decided with the Americans to increase the space station crew, so that made it difficult to have more space tourists. So it wasn't until 2019 that NASA said it would allow private astronauts to go up into space in the International Space Station, and so private companies have shown an interest in space travel. The companies that have shown an interest are Virgin Galactic, SpaceX and Blue Origin. So if we start with Virgin Galactic, what have they done? Well, they've already sold 600 tickets, and these are reserved for flights between the cost of $200,000 and $250,000. We're expecting the first flight in 2021, that's this year, and Richard Branson said that he will be on it. Due to the high demand for tickets, it's expected that any future tickets that are sold will be sold at a higher price. As well as Richard Branson, Elon Musk's space program X and Jeff Bezos' program Blue Origin are also expected to get involved in space projects, and they're already sort of making strides towards that. So that's space travel. So what's the next disruptive thing that's happening in 2021 this year? Well, it's car travel, and we're talking ROBOTAXIS. Now, there are many large companies and startups, and they're all working on ROBOTAXIS and driverless cars. In Shenzhen, China, for example, there's a company called AutoX. They're a company backed by Alibaba, and they already have 25 driverless taxis running completely remotely, and that's without no backup driver. In the United States, 29 states have already said that they will allow driverless cars. And companies like Google, Waymo, Amazon Zoox and Elon Musk Tesla cars are all working towards full self-driving cars. And other countries are preparing for this as well. The third disruption is in transportation. Virgin are developing the Hyperloop. This is a high-speed pod system inside a vacuum tube. It floats and it reaches speeds of up to 600 miles per hour with passengers, and tests have shown, which they've carried out, that passengers in a pod can do 500 meters in 15 seconds at 107 miles per hour. I mean, it's hoped that this loop will be completed soon, and then the hope is that any trip between New York and Washington shouldn't last more than 30 minutes. And this will be massive if it happens, because it will be twice as fast as going by aeroplane from New York to Washington, and 4 times as quick than travelling by train, a high-speed train. Elon Musk's, he's got a boring company. Well, it's a joke, but it's true as well. And the boring company has tunnels which transport cars at fast speed. They descend from the street down an elevator, and then when they end their journey, they go back up on the lift, back onto the road. They're looking at the Las Vegas Loop, which will allow up to 800 passengers per hour to travel. This should reduce congestion on roads and create a cleaner and safer environment with fewer deaths on the roads. The fourth disruptive element that we're looking at is humanoid robots. Currently we already have robots. They make our cars. They transport our goods around warehouses for Amazon shopping. The army uses robots to defuse bombs. Hospitals use robots for surgical operations. And Honda have made a humanoid robot called ASIMO, which stands for Advanced Step Innovative Mobility. ASIMO can walk, hop and run, and he can open a bottle and pour a drink out. And in the future, robots are going to be looking at taking over half of the low-skilled jobs that exist. They'll be doing jobs in security like surveillance. They'll be doing jobs in education, teaching, and they'll also be doing housework jobs like vacuum cleaning and cooking a meal. People shouldn't feel threatened about this, because this will actually create more jobs in other areas, and it will also improve the standard of living for people. The fifth and final disruptive element that I want to look at is medicines, and in particular we're looking at gene editing. Gene editing is going to transform healthcare completely. Human trials are already taking place on diseases such as sickle cell, cancer, and treatments for diseases of the liver, lung and muscle. And advances in this sector are going to be massive. DNA sequencing costs have been falling by between 30 to 40% each year. The first genome experiment cost $3 billion, and it took 13 years of computing power to complete. By the end of this year, 2021, it will cost less than $100 to perform the same experiment, and it will take less than 1 day of computing. So I've identified 5 technical innovations that are going to change the way we live. There are more out there which I haven't mentioned. If you can think of any, please leave a comment below and let me know which one comes to mind. I've just thought of one already, and that's Bitcoin. So if you can think of any others, let us know. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Press the like button if you have, and if you want to see more videos like this, press the subscriber button. Thank you, have a great day, and see you in the next video.